I once saw a quote that read, "The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find." I was born with a rare eye condition called persistent hyperplastic primary vitreous, which is a detached retina causing permanent blindness in my left eye. Throughout my childhood and young adolescent years, I hid my weakness. I created an artificial veil of normalcy that covered any trace of what I considered abnormal. I remember asking my doctor at every visit, "Will I ever receive sight out of this eye?" He gave me some hope, but eventually presented me with the devastating reality that I had a dead eye, and I would never receive sight out of it again. I hated the thought of living with a dead dream, my disability serving as a constant reminder of my struggle with self-confidence and identity. I didn't want to be defined by something I couldn't control. It was not until I entered college that I realized the imperfection I hated became the opportunity I needed. And so, I created Beyond the Blind Side, a program and philosophy of re-envisioning disability as a distinctive trademark rather than a definitive label. I chose to confront my weakness, which brought back to life something I thought was dead. I presented at conferences during my undergraduate career about redefining disability. But the more I developed this concept, the more I realized it was not just about disability versus ability, but sight versus vision. With my right eye, I have physical sight, how I and others physically see who I am. With my left eye, I have vision, which is what I believe who I am, what I believe about myself, and what I can do with my weakness. The choice of going beyond my blind side has led me to different positions and experiences that have challenged me to become a transformative advocate of change, to bring unseen opportunities into physical realities. We become memorable to others when we're able to find meaning in the most challenging situations. It prevents us from conforming to the crowd and pushes us into an unconventional level of creativity. That little spark that can start something big. If you measure your life by the size of your problems, you will minimize your vision to see new opportunities. The truth is, we all have a blind side. For me, it is a visual impairment that I've progressively accepted. For society, it is an anomaly that is persistently avoided, something that is considered abnormal, that we would choose to hide rather than embrace. It could be a personality trait, a physical trait, something that you want to live without, but you know it has potential to impact your life in a meaningful way. Two of my biggest fears are actually my strongest skills: visual art, and I frequently draw during my free time as an outlet, and it's demonstrated the way I go beyond my blind side and my ability to see things differently and bring people into new experiences. And also public speaking, which is what I'm doing today, and I find it to be the most exhilarating and self-fulfilling thing because I'm able to inspire others and encourage others to keep confronting their weaknesses. So why do I call it a blind side? Not just because it's a visual impairment. We keep it hidden and out of our scope of awareness. We believe that creative ideas come from comfortable places, and we have the choice of what we want to acknowledge and what we want to avoid. Blindside is also a football term that means to hit or surprise unexpectedly. We are hit daily with reminders of our weakness. I was hit unexpectedly with a disability label. I could have accepted the news from my doctor about never receiving sight again. It would have been easy to just let it go and not do anything with my blindness. But I chose imperfection over ignorance. I would not be here today if I accepted the dead-eye statement. I would not be a graduate student who is using her blind side as a tool to create more accessible opportunities for students with disabilities in college. I know that in the process of helping other students find their purpose, I will find my own. Sometimes our most hated imperfections lead us to our most desired opportunities. We may not be able to change our situation, but we always have the ability to change our response. So, I will leave you with this question. Are you ready to go beyond your blind side? Thank you.